Right, we're on a second piece of paper. Same again, 2 folds is plenty. 1 arm out is 2 folds normally. All I'm going to do is I'm going to offer it up to this wall and I'm going to get it close. Now, it's very important at this stage that we do not overlap that. We want a hairline gap at this stage. So, I've only got 2 folds out. Things are pretty straightforward. We do not overlap. We never ever overlap. So, across the middle and outwards. Pretty straightforward. Once we've got to that stage, 1 piece at a time. If it's a slightly bit out, we work it with brush at this stage. One good thing about lining paper, it very quickly cleans a wall up. So if you want to clean a wall up, a quick way of doing it is to put some lining paper on there. As you can see, there's a hairline gap. I'm going to show you in a little bit. We're going to come back down this with the cloth. Yeah. 1 piece at a time. I don't struggle with anything if I'm doing 1 piece. Down the middle, outwards. Yeah. Now we're going into the corner at wall. Yeah. It's important that this gap doesn't get overlapped. My hanging brush in my pouch. Everybody seems to think, well, I've lost my hanging brush, I've lost my scissors, I've lost my knife, I've lost my pencil. If your pencil goes at the back of your ear, from your top pocket, it's always there. If your scissors are in your pouch, you know where it is. And obviously your hanging brush is only one place that will fit, so you know where they are at all times. If you just remember to put them back there, you can't go far wrong. Same again, remember, we're papering that wall, the pencil's going to go down that wall. Yeah? Pencil down. Both sides have been sharpened. So, scissors again. I know a lot of people use your clip-off knives or your Stanley knives in a straight edge. I will come to that. However, if you remember, what we said is we're going through the basics. Why are we going through the basics? If all else fails, the basics work. You can always go back to the basics. We always fall back to the basics. Right. Now, this is where I said before, cloth, shoulder. Wet shoulder, it's a trait. It's just one of those things what you find. I'm going to wipe this paste off. The easiest way to know if you've wiped that paste off, run your finger down. You'll feel that paste if it's on that wall. If it's not, you've cracked it. Now, I've got to walk back to that end at wall. As I'm going back, all I'm going to do, I'm going to follow down this joint, just double checking and perfecting it. Yeah, I'm using my cloth, and if there's any paste on outside, I'm just wiping it off at the same time. Yeah, so I'm just following it down, double checking. It's cost minutes, seconds, double checking. I know that joint's perfect. I've gone down it twice. Yeah. Cloth, back, off at shoulder, finger down. These corners are all over. I know that. I don't want to be working to perfectly straight corners. If you'll never get that, and if you do get it, you're very, very lucky. You get used to the hard corners. When you do come across the easy corners, life's pretty straightforward. There again, it's took me a couple of seconds just to put that bit of paper in my pouch. We're keeping things clean and tidy. It's the way forward, isn't it? If somebody comes on your house, if they're working clean and tidy, you're going to have them back. If they're not clean and tidy, you're going to think twice, aren't you? You'll see that more so when we start as painting and the difference and the little tricks you pick up while we're painting, you know, how we're using as brushes and things like that. So, run my finger down, make sure there's no paste. If there's a little bit, back down with your cloth. we're left with one strip. Now, we do fold the strip slightly different, and we do work the strip slightly different. So we're going to go back to the pasteboard and we'll go through the strip process.